Everyone, we are doing a follow-up video on Link and a few other altcoins just to get the week started. Before we jump into this, please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, press the bell button for like instant notifications, hit the thumbs up, and leave a comment in the comment section below if you have any questions, concerns, or suggestions for the next video. Aside from that, if you are interested in trading with me live, feel free to join the Discord server. Link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps this channel grow, guys. So thank you guys so much. Now let's jump into it. This is Link, and in the last video you saw that we were bottoming, bottoming, and coming to test into this bottom. This is where we got our fib plan, and this is what we had drawn out. We were looking at two levels of interest. One was the top around here at around $10, 960, and the other one is around 450. And you can see we had a nice little wick into this area. We didn't touch the midline of it, which is around 770-ish is where we were looking for an entry, as you can see over here. So we basically missed it by a couple cents, but you know, if this opportunity comes again, this is something to consider. And the first take profit we were looking for was around $12.50, and you can see we've already been hitting that and touching this bottom like consistently. We've done it a few times now, so a little bit more of a liquidity grab into this level is not something to fear. And then being confident with this left order block being protective for the downside and hoping for upside continuation from this level is a logical play with the risk managed underneath 440. So yeah, I mean, it's coming clean. This is on a weekly. You know, you're selling is subsiding as you're coming to the low. Now a little bit of buys are coming in. Short squeeze fashion. You could come probably test into that. I mean, if you can get into 1290, that's good. Once you get into 1290, you can go look for 17-ish. And that's where I would be looking for another partial take profit before 21 bucks. So it's looking like a bull flag in a descending bull flag fashion. So I usually draw these green, and I look for longs off of the bottom of it. This was an opportunity. If we get one more, you know, I would consider taking the long on Link, because it's a coin that's been around for a long time, and it's actually pretty healthy with all the volatility we had on the assets. It's been pretty decent, and from its local high, it's about a 60% discount. So you know, 80 would be nice, but 60 is just as good. Now let's go to the next one. Was Litecoin we were looking at. Here's Litecoin on the weekly. Another coin that is basically gliding along the lows and basically looking to confirm support. Anything above $54 seems like a decent, healthy entry for the take profit of 87 and then possibly 132. We've had a lot of resistance around 100, yeah, 115. So just be prepared for possibly another lower high around 100. But once that level here, 115 is claimed, 132 is next, and then we can look to even, you know, try to get into all-time high. But at least around 132 to retest the breakdown, and then worst case scenario, at least 100, because that's like the bottom of the order block. So just keep in mind that once we get above 100, it's basically cementing these lows and then markup. So it's now or never kind of situation with your risk managed. Of course, if you're getting in now under 54, and if you're getting in under 54, you can, you know, manage your risk under 25, 26. So that way you're not just riding it all the way down if everything is going to the downside. But as you can see, Litecoin has held its lows throughout all the volatility. So that's a good sign in my book. And the last coin that I have for us today that I think is worth taking a gander at was Pepe. Now, Pepe is the only coin that's doing other stuff. As you can see, it's low. We are in the highs, and I've been waiting for this Wyckoff top distribution fashion, and we've been trying to trade this consolidation because it's higher lows. So it's very bullish bull flag setup, looking for continuation, at least to test into the order block of 1200 and then probably into 15 and beyond once the market starts getting going. And these wicks to the downside is showing you that the buyers are stepping up when, you know, it's getting to those prices. And this is what we were looking at on a weekly. Maybe I could switch this to a daily. Cool. So I know there's a lot of doodles. What we were looking for was an expanding wedge, right? And an expanding wedge in this fashion, kind of doing it right now. Just trying to move that away from the color green because there's a lot of green. And basically we want to find some support looking left in this little bullish area. And as long as we hold these lows, I mean the risk of downside starts under 7,000, 7,100. But as long as you're holding 7,100 and making higher lows, you're going to basically look to tap into resistance over here at 8,000. And then you can try to do a short squeeze into the top of the order block around 9,000. And this is where this head and shoulder can start making a formation if it wants to do you know, a distribution. I would assume something like this at least before real downside comes. So just be aware that yes, we are looking for upside continuation into these higher areas, but if we make a lower high here at around 9,000 and come back down to test into 8,000, it's okay. What you want for that to happen is first an impulse up, take all the stops of the shorts, then come back, find support here at 8,000. Basically, people will try to short the top, and then boom, you get that upside push in a short squeeze fashion. So this doodle that we have here on the green, just move it over here. And you see how that matched up with the head and shoulders now? Just a little bit more time is needed for the consolidation to mature. And then this is why we're looking for the resistance over here, because this is where the breakdown occurred, this level here. So I'm going to remove a lot of these doodles, because there was a lot, unfortunately. And that way we have a cleaner setup to look forward to moving into the next week or two. I'm going to remove all this stuff. We'll leave this in white so we can see it with that green possible price action and then into this resistance, which is a warning. And the reason we're doing that is because of this area here is pretty strong consolidation, and all we did was test into it and we held the lows. So as long as we hold these lows, we can continue up, and this was like the best buy, liquidity grab, and then markup, and all we did was contest into that level again. And if we can hold it, we can do markup one more time, and this time in this big rounding cup and handle kind of situation, like this, and like, oops, that was not like that. Does that make sense? Sorry. Like this and like that, and then if we can see what we want to do from there. So that's kind of like a hypothesis, and that's what I would look to see happen if we get that impulse above 9,000. I'd be looking for 9,000 as support, and then we're trying to break up into those higher levels. So that's all we have for today, guys. It's gonna be a low volume week because people are coming back from the holidays. So try to be a little bit calm about your trading and wait for your entries properly. Aside from that, guys, if you have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications, hit the thumbs up button, share this video with like-minded people. If you have any questions or concerns, hit me up in the comment section below. If you want to trade with me live, feel free to join the Discord server. The link to this server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps the channel grow. Aside from that, guys, just have a good week, and I hope to see you guys soon. Talk to you soon, trade safe, wish you the best.